Now, who doesn't love a good prank? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pranks in movies.
Cadet Mahoney, report immediately to the Commandant's office. Cadet Mahoney.
For this list, we're looking at some of the most outrageous, entertaining, or downright scandalous pranks ever to grace the big screen. However, we're keeping it to pranks between fictional characters, so the Jackass films are out.
High five!
And we're also eliminating the Home Alone movies, as those aren't pranks per se, they're more like traps, because that kid is straight up trying to kill those home invaders. Number 10. Fire Ants, D3, The Mighty Ducks.
You can learn a lot from ants.
Nothing says good old-fashioned fun like fire ants.
These Brazilian fire ants can teach you a lot about successful societal structure.
In this third installment of the Mighty Ducks series, the story follows the ragtag hockey team as they attend a prominent prep school on a hockey scholarship.
Congratulations on destroying our school.
Hey, look, it's our school too.
It's everyone's school, you stupid jock.
No, it'll never be your school. Don't you get it?
There, they butt heads not only with their new coach, but also with the school's varsity hockey team.
If it isn't Captain Ducky.
Get your hands off.
Soon, the junior varsity and varsity teams engage in a prank war, with each group upping the stakes at every prank.
They don't call them Brazilian fire ants for nothing.
When the varsity team deliberately saddles JV with an $857 dinner bill,
$857?
the Ducks retaliate by placing fire ants in their beds as they sleep. Number 9. The terrible awful, The Help.
I told God I'd never speak of it again. We ain't got no choice.
After years of abuse at the hands of an insufferable employer, there's really only so much you can be expected to take.
I need to tell y'all about the terrible, awful I done to Miss Hilly.
This drama, set in the 60s, follows the story of a young woman as she documents the lives of black maids and their relationships with their bosses.
Oh, pies as good as always, Minnie.
I'm glad you like it.
Octavia Spencer plays Minnie, an outspoken maid fired by Hilly Holbrooks, who then becomes victim to her former boss's campaign to slander her reputation with potential employers.
Get off my toilet!
Minnie doesn't take the abuse lying down, however,
What do you put in here that makes it taste so good?
and decides to bake Hilly a pie with a very special ingredient thrown in.
I said, eat my shit.
Have you lost your mind?
No, ma'am, but you about to. 'Cause you just did.
Did.
What?
Number 8. Dead Horse, Animal House.
And what about that horse? Is there anything in the world you hate as much as that horse?
In a fraternity, pranks come with the territory, and the misfit members of the Delta Tau Chi House are no exception to this rule. In this 70s gross-out classic, the guys are at odds with the dean of their college and are on the verge of being kicked off campus.
One more! I'm gonna kick you out of this college!
That doesn't stop them from getting their prank on, though.
Now, we have an old saying in Delta. Don't get mad, get even.
After convincing one of their new pledges to kidnap a horse belonging to a member of a rival house, they have him sneak the animal into the dean's office, where Flounder is supposed to shoot it. While the college freshman chooses not to kill it, the horse suffers a heart attack and dies after being spooked by a blank bullet he fires into the ceiling.
There were blanks in that gun!
I didn't even point the gun at him!
Holy shit! There were blanks in that gun!
Maybe he had a heart attack!
Holy shit!
Number 7. Office Airbag, Neighbors.
I think the frat's broken into the car and stolen all of the airbags.
Airbags?
A young family's life is turned upside down after a rowdy fraternity moves into the house next door.
Hey, how's it going? Are you our new neighbors? We're your new neighbors! Yeah.
Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne play Mac and Kelly Radner, a couple of new parents who find themselves locked in a battle of wits with the fraternity's leader, Teddy Sanders.
Get them, my claws are out! I'm gonna get them! These guys!
After calling the police during a night of loud partying,
I feel so lame, I can't believe I called the cops.
the couple finds themselves on the receiving end of a series of pranks. The pranks get progressively more ridiculous, eventually following Mac to work, where, at one point, he is propelled into the ceiling when an airbag deploys in his office chair. Number 6. Voodoo Mumbo Jumbo, Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol.
We got a man!
This fourth installment of the Police Academy franchise follows the Police Academy graduates as they implement a new program inviting civilians to work alongside the police department.
You three will be riding in the back with Badula and his late brother.
The citizen volunteers are entered into a training period where they're supposed to be working on developing their skills.
Don't let this voodoo mumbo jumbo scare you.
When 3 of these citizens on patrol seem too eager to see action, the police vets decide to teach them a lesson.
Fools. Think they can kill the brother of Badula.
I never thought that.
Not quite like the glue in the shower scene in Police Academy 2.
Oh, hey.
But a valuable one nonetheless.
Did I could reach into the belly of a yak and rip out his heart?
That would bring him back to life?
No, man. I'm hungry.
This particular lesson involves a hackneyed voodoo incantation and a dead body with a chainsaw. And it appears to have worked.
Out of my way!
Number 5. Dead hookers, dirty work.
There's 2 kinds of people in this world, those who get stomped on and those who do the stomping.
Where'd you come up with that theory?
That famous guy said it. What's his name? Oh yeah, Jesus.
If you start a business where the service you provide is revenge, chances are you have some skill in the pranking business.
Looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV.
This late 90s comedy stars Norm Macdonald as a man-child who excels at basically one thing: getting back at people.
Whoa, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
He uses this skill to start a business based around the concept after his best friend's father has a heart attack.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
When it turns out that the woman he's fallen for works for an unscrupulous car salesman, he makes good use of all the available cars on the lot.
Hey, here's another dead hooker in this trunk.
And by make use, we mean he plants dead hookers in the trunks for an extra embarrassing television commercial spot.
Oh my goodness!
What are you doing?
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Lord knows I have.
Number 4. You boys like Mexico? Super Troopers.
Rabbit, get that gun out!
The first 10 minutes of Super Troopers should give you an idea of the type of cop shenanigans you can expect from this flick, starring the Broken Lizard comedy group.
Back, you f***er!
Greetings.
The police comedy follows the exploits of 5 state troopers in Vermont as they struggle to solve a drug case, butt heads with local cops, and basically just prank each other and the public.
Hey, you stop laughing right now.
Yes, sir.
In one such prank, they've pulled over a trio of stoners who've gone through desperate efforts to hide their stash.
I'm freaking out, man.
You are freaking out, man.
They're arrested and placed in the back of a police car to await their fate. But a criminal hijacks the ride while running from a shootout in a local bar. Or so it seems.
Oh, shit.
He killed the cops!
Oh, hello.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
Number 3. Dog-flavored pastries, National Lampoon's Van Wilder. While some college students are in a hurry to graduate and join the adult world of soul-crushing 9-to-5s and crippling student debt, there are others who've decided they never want to leave school.
Don't be a fool! Stay in school!
As Van Wilder, Ryan Reynolds is a perennial college student with no intention of graduating after 7 years at Coolidge College.
But you know what I've learned in my 7 years here at Coolidge, Timmy? I've learned that you can't treat every situation as a life and death matter, because you'll die a lot of times. Write that down.
He's actually one of the most popular kids there, and eventually ends up in a prank war with a rival for his love interest.
Oh, that's so warm.
In one of the movie's most disgusting pranks, Van and his friends gift a fraternity with pastries, but replace the cream inside the baked treats with, well, something not nearly as appetizing.
Oh my God.
Number 2, Laxatives, Dumb and Dumber. What do you do when your best friend is trying to court the woman of your dreams?
1/2 teaspoon for fast, effective relief.
Starring Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, this slapstick comedy sees them as two hapless dolts that happen upon a briefcase full of cash and attempt to track down its owner to return it.
Yeah, you just want to go to Aspen and find that girl who lost her briefcase, and you need me to drive you there, right?
What they don't realize is that they've intercepted ransom money, and the beautiful woman they've been pursuing is in the middle of it.
You have my briefcase?
When Harry ends up lying to his friend Lloyd about his involvement with Mary, Lloyd enacts his revenge by slipping him something to loosen him up a bit.
I hope you're not using the toilet, it's broken.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Poop again!
He called the shit poop!
Joni, was that you?
Can't hold it.
Hey, buddy. Can you help me out? I need you to buy me some pants.
Things got really tough in there, huh?
Hey, boys, where's your originality, huh?
This means war, man.
Hey, this is shit.
We can't let up. We gotta stay tough. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You gotta believe that you can do it.
Number 1, Pig's Blood at Prom, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Sometimes a prank can go too far. As in a high school gymnasium full of dead teenagers too far. This classic horror movie follows the story of Carrie White, a social outcast and victim of vicious bullying at her high school where no one knows she has telekinesis.
If I concentrate hard enough, I can move things.
There's one bully in particular, Chris, who thinks it's Carrie's fault she can't attend the prom.
This isn't over. This isn't over by a long shot.
So she schemes to have Carrie win prom queen so she can plan a special surprise for the coronation. When Carrie steps on stage to receive her crown, her bully drops a bucket of pig's blood on Carrie's head. Little did Chris know that she was also unleashing the wrath of a girl who's finally been pushed too far. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite movie prank? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
What the f***?
Remember me, you pig?